Yes.
Right. Last time we were looking at something to do with the risk management, but now the risk management we're looking at process risk management. So we have to look at those processes. Inclusive, we discussed again the major two processes of identification and identification and measurement. Apart from identification and measurement, of which we have to look at two of them, and the that's what I do. So what I will do is we looked at risk control and risk financing. I mean, that's what we looked at last time, risk control, risk financing, of which in the risk control and risk financing, we have looked at several areas that in risk control I can say about avoidance, we looked at about loss control, separation, combination, and sometimes we have about transfer. That sometimes when you are these measures, when it is risk transferring, it's now associated with the insurance. That's what we actually looked at last time. And again, we had to look at another area, risk financing. Again, we had to look at risk financing. But today, we are looking at something different. But now this one is in association with the risk management and insurance. So, risk management and insurance. So, for the insurance part, we look at the legal aspect of insurance and how we can join the insurance and what's the significance of insurance. So, those areas are the ones that we are looking to today. So, today our focus is on insurance. I think by now you know what insurance is all about. You are aware of insurance. You know what it's all about. That insurance has something to do with coverage. Coverage that has you cover financial coverage of which, as a result of losses, as a result of death, as a result of injury. That is financial coverage by another party. That is what is referred to as insurance. So the definition of insurance, we cannot take away these words of coverage. That's financial coverage. So if I ask you to explain something about insurance, it is a financial coverage, and that comes as a result of losses. And these losses, they can either be losses, they can be either injuries, they can be either death. That coverage, and the coverage there is done by another party, and this party is referred to as now, looking at it as the third party, and that is what is called the insurance. Generally, we have several types of companies or insurance companies in Malawi. The insurance companies in Malawi. We have the NICO, National Insurance Company, Malawi NICO. We have the Prime Insurance. We have the Reunion Insurance. We have the Reunion Insurance. The Reunion, NICO. I've got another one. What other insurance companies do we have? NICO. We have got Prime, those companies, several, plenty of insurance companies are here. Some of the insurance companies, you can get them at the border where things are, you can retrieve your goods as they are being taken from other countries, borders, you can find insurance companies. They are there, insurance companies. The aim behind for this insurance company is to cover losses, cover losses. And these losses are, in form of financial losses. Sometimes they come and they can give you back what you put for the more property, or sometimes they can give you monetary money. They can give you money, at least equivalent to the item that has been lost. Or sometimes there are got several ways of doing it, provided if you join the insurance company. That's why today our focus is on insurance, a legal aspect of the insurance, of which we'll be looking at that detail. Right? As we have seen the definition of insurance. So you have to take note of this definition, because when you look at this insurance, we are saying it is to do with the coverage, financial coverage. So definition of the insurance, it has to do with the financial coverage. So we look at financial coverage, and then so this financial coverage is done by third party. So let's look at what are the types of insurance. We will look at these types of insurance before we look at the legal aspect of insurance, because we have to take it from the background of what this insurance is all about, and thereafter we can look at the legal aspect of the insurance. Right. If you look at the insurance issue, we have got several products of insurance. In other words, insurance has got products, right? They are products that the insurance companies sell or offer products. So let's look at these products. So we have got several products that are products. So we have several products that the insurance companies offer. The first one is what is called life insurance product. So we have got the life insurance product. Yes. That's what insurance. So in other words, I'm looking at the products. So the products. And out of these ones, we have what is called the life insurance product, your type of life insurance. So I've got the life insurance. So we have the life insurance, and out of that insurance again, we have another one, which is known as the health insurance or the health product. So we have the health product or insurance, right? We have another one which is called the liability insurance. Liability insurance or product. And another one we have what is called, in other countries we have again farmers insurance. So we have farmers insurance. We have what is called farmers insurance or product. We look at this, we look at that. Now, if you look at this, because as we are actually saying, see, we cannot talk about insurance, because the way this insurance is coming from, according to the risk management. You remember we were looking at instruments and their approaches. So one of the instruments, one of the approach that we actually saw is the transfer. So risk has to be transferred. Transfer is from one person to transfer that. So when we look at that transfer issue in the approach, we actually discovered that the instrument that is used when you are transferring is either you insure. That's why the insurance is coming in. And again, we can actually, apart from transfer, again, we have to look at other approaches, whether elimination of avoidance, all that. But mostly, insurance seems to solve most of the problems in risk management, because there is a connection between insurance and risk management. So there's a very deep connection. Now, let me go back to these products of risk management. Now, we'll look at one of the products, and this product is life insurance. Now, the issue of life insurance, if you look at the issue of life insurance, you see, it has to do with coverage against
someone's life. Coverage against the day. That's life insurance. You can buy this product from the insurance company because you want yourself to safeguard. When that was at least to be on the safer side when this issue of death has come into your family. So you buy this product, the life insurance, in the sense that we are not sure, we are not long-lived, we are short-lived. Anything can happen in our as time passes by. So death comes unexpectedly. The time we are not thinking of it, you find someone is dead, or yourself you are dead. Now the fact that you are saying that this death is something that's something it comes without our expectations is where now the issue of life of insurance is coming in. You can insure your life. You can insure your life. That in case that incident of death comes in, you can, at least the insurance company can bail you out. You can build, they can build, people can build people they can, other problems can be sorted out. Like coffees, food, and even other services that are essential during funeral services. They can be at least sorted out. So you see, the importance of insurance is coming, life insurance. So it is wise and proper that this life insurance has to be looked into. If there are other countries, in United States of America, in Great Britain, parents do prepare. The moment a child is born, they do prepare that child against the life insurance policy. Unlike in Malawi, it's not there. For someone to be at least be insured against life, they just very minimal. There are other people that are doing it like that. But in general, 3/4 or 7/8 of the Malawians, they are not like this time. They are not like this time. But you go to India, you go to China, you find these friends of ours. The moment the child is born, right away, he or she goes under the life insurance policy. Now, if you look at the second one, is the health product that is being sold. These are the products that are being sold by the insurance companies. In other words, insurance companies do sell these products. They are products, or they can call them services. So, another one apart from life is the health insurance. Now, when you look at this health insurance, you look at this is the issue of health insurance. The health insurance issue is coming in, knowing that we are subjected to diseases. We are prone, we are subjected to diseases. We are human beings, of which we, any time, we can suffer from any other disease. Therefore, health product is coming in. The insurance company will sell this health product through what is called Mercy. We are called Mercy companies in Malawi. We are called Mercy companies in Malawi. Whereas it pays those expensive hospitals, or it relieves those people who could not afford to pay for expensive hospitals in Malawi, or like health basic services. There are other times you find you are suffering from a disease that when you go to the hospital, they diagnose it and they tell you, Fred, this disease, we cannot cure it. The only place where it can be cured is at Adventist hospital, or by what? Or ADC hospital. Now, the fact that these hospitals are very expensive, very, very expensive. Mazin Mugabe. So Mazin Mugabe, the fact that Mazin is Mugabe, Mazin will just at least will not pay the whole cost, but they subsidize. There's something with the subsidize. They subsidize. A certain percentage, it depends on the product that you have bought. Maybe a certain percentage that person you pay, another percentage the company pays. And even look at that, now is another which is the liability product that is being sold by the insurance company. Now, if you look at liability product, liability, you see, liability has to do with something that we depend on. If, for example, a house is there, the house is gone, or our car is involved in an accident, there is a need for coverage. Therefore, insurance now is coming in. So insurance is coming in simply because we are looking at now that if you insure your property, there are a lot of people they do insure against houses, they do insure against cars, what other property. That's the insurance. That is the product, liability product. Finally, we look at farmers as a product. So this farmer in Malawi is so common. In Malawi is so common. But the insurance companies in Malawi, they have this product. But only that maybe people in Malawi know they are ignorant about it. But if you go to the United States again, to revive the United States, where they are having their bigger farms, very big farms. They farm from here to Ikuni, from here to Neza, for a one person. These farms are being insured. They are on this product. A lot of farms, especially the mega farms in the United States, in China, whichever, they are under insurance. Hence, these products, they are very valuable for insurance companies. As we are saying, that the end behind for the insurance is to cover. So it is when it will cover against life, it will cover against health, it will cover against liability, and it will cover against this farm insurance or farm products. All these will be covered by the insurance company. Right. So these are some of the products that are being offered by the insurance company. Now, question, or we have something to ask and questions. Questions. Right? Let's proceed. There are no questions. Let's proceed. But now, when you look at insurance, you can buy insurance yourself according to the property that you have. You can insure your house, you can insure your life, you can insure your farm, you can insure your property, whatever you can insure. You can insure that, right? But now, so when you insure, you want the company to cover it. When you are in a problem, when something has happened, whether disaster, whether what, earthquakes, whatever, something if you want the insurance company to cover it. Now, actually, you have other big, other expensive items, materials. For example, an aeroplane. We are looking at these companies, small companies like Nico, Reunion, whatsoever. These insurance companies that you can go buy the product. You can go, you look at their policy. You can say, I will buy this product. You go there, you look at their policy, I will buy this product. I will buy this product. You can buy that. But now, actually, an aeroplane, companies that own airplanes,
or companies that own ships. These ships on oceans. These ships on oceans. Where are these either ships or these aeroplanes? Are they insured? If you look at insurance for an aeroplane, now it is taking us to another area that is what is called risk pooling. Now I'm using this risk pooling. Risk pooling. The way the risk pooling is just simply the definition is a group formed by insurance companies. It's just a group formed by insurance companies to provide financial coverage. To provide coverage. The coverage is coming after something catastrophic issues are happening. So they provide coverage by sharing costs. The issue there is sharing costs and potential exposure. So if you look at this one, risk pooling, we are looking at this as a group of insurance companies. So it's a group of insurance companies. So it's a group of insurance companies. And now, if it is a group of insurance companies, what are these insurance companies doing? One, what the insurance companies are there to cover something, to cover against to cover risk. So coverage, they are there to cover. That's the reason, cover costs. They are there to cover costs, right? How do they cover it? By sharing. They do sharing the costs. They are sharing the costs, and not only these costs, and even potential exposures. Costs and potential exposures. Let me explain a little, and let me just make it in a simpler way. As I've already said, legal, you can go to legal now. You can buy a product. See. You can go to the union insurance. You can go buy. See. You can go to any other insurance company. Very simple. But when it is something to do with the risk pooling, we are looking at, especially not here in Malawi, but I'm referring to in other countries. What they actually do is several insurance company A, B, several of them, they join together, they come up like a contract. Guys, on our own, we cannot manage. And as an individual company cannot manage. Why can't we join together? We are going to share the costs, we will share the costs, and then we can insure these airline companies. So it's insurance companies together, a lot of them they come together, they have got percentage shares, and they have got money, so they can meet the airline companies and they say you can insure your airplane. So you find a lot of companies in Nico, all 20 companies coming together, and then they share costs and they can insure those ones. That's what's called risk pooling. Risk pooling is to do with a lot of companies are coming together. They are saying, all as individual company cannot manage because the amount of money there is very little. You can't cover for an airplane. Airplanes are very expensive. Trillions and trillions of dollars to buy an airplane. Very, very expensive. So if, for example, that airplane is involved in an accident, and this insurance company, maybe the airline, they went to the insurance company and they bought their product to cover the airplane. I don't think that they can manage if an airplane is involved in an accident. So the only thing is, what they actually do, they do what's called risk pooling. Risk pooling, they invite a number of companies, insurance companies, like in UK,
10 of them, they contribute. After contributing, they ask the airline companies, they can insure their airplanes through that money. Because these guys, they are there, they have shared costs and they have, again, potential exposure. They have just shared costs in some other area. That's what's called the risky pooling. Don't know whether that is making sense. Uh-huh.
As a company, instead of the contribution just to recover the problem, do they gain anything because they contribute so do they return like the owners or like the ones who have requests for the help?
Yeah. Now, okay. Do they get?
Like,
Yes.
okay, we have explained that if when something like an accident happens, like the company tries to find their friends who also do the same thing for insurance, and then they contribute the money. So I'm saying, for the companies that contribute, do they gain from this because they just contributing, or they contribute when they see that the one who is the owner of the property will also pay the insurance to their companies too?
That's a very good question. I think what actually before the airline company, assuming the airline company they have got an aeroplane, right? They have an aeroplane, but they want to insure that aeroplane, right? They want to insure it. They will go to one of the insurance companies. Want to insure our airplane. So one company cannot manage to offer cost against that airplane. So what it will do, what the company will do, they will solicit friends. Guys, we have found a tender that we have to what? We have to insure them. There's an insurance money. Right? It's profit, those are in business. Right? So, okay. So, have you charged them? No, we haven't charged them. So, but let's just agree. It's more or less like it's a partnership. They are a partnership, right? So they agree. Several companies will come together. Their money. Oh, they want that. Okay. Alright. Then they will invite the airline guys, the owner. Alright? We have agreed. We will insure your airline. You'll be paying this amount. Premium. Amount. That's what you pay. You pay this amount. Right?
So it's at the beginning.
At the beginning. And so you pay this amount. So those airline guys, because they'll be paid to come. So they'll be paying to the insurance, they'll be paying to the insurance. Right? But now those insurance guys, because it's a collective issue, they'll be taking money and posting under that is just like it's their partnership. Right? These guys will be paid, and these guys will be depositing money according to percentage. What they'll say, no, if something happens with this airplane, we are only responsible for about 10%. They will share a percentage until it reaches 100%. Then one company will take 20%, other company will take 50%, other will, right? Right, that if something happens, they pay 10%. So whatever they will pay, again they will calculate based on what the company is giving them. And that percentage, if it's 10%, it means the 10% is again given to that company. Now, assuming that airplane is involved in an accident. So these companies, because they had to share whatever, these companies will be responsible either to buy another airplane based on the percentage they are to buy. But before they buy that, that's why when an accident has occurred, if I want an insurance company to pay, they don't just pay that I will pay. It takes time because they have to find out, they have to what caused the accident, what. You know, those guys are in business. It's not that they just have to pay. They have to find out that the reason is a genuine one. But if the reason is not a genuine one, they will say no, we will not do it, we will not pay. That's why the payment is coming. At first they agree, the companies will agree, and this one, the airline company will come and buy the product from these companies. So this will agree because they will say there will be an amount of money that they are going to work. They will say if an airplane has is included that 20% will contribute, 30% will contribute, this will contribute, I will buy an airplane and give it to them. And when it comes to like that, because it's always like these companies are doing like partnership. When it comes to that, we call that one is risk pooling. Risk pooling is where, that's why the definition I'm saying is a group of insurance companies. Risk pooling is a group of insurance companies that are there to cover catastrophic issues. Catastrophic. We talk about catastrophic issues or catastrophe is something to do with perils. You remember about perils? Perils. So they are referred as perils, catastrophic issues. So perils is to do with the earthquakes, is to do with the volcano, all the accidents, any accident that will occur. Those are the catastrophic materials. Whether volcanoes, whether earthquakes, and whether terrorism, terrorists, whatever, floods. Those are something that can come without your expectation. These are what I call them. So to cover that, that's why you find that the insurance company will come in. Right now, when you look at risk pooling, the major importance of risk pooling, it is just to cover people, to sort out, to cover the this part that has been lost. Insurance. So when they are doing risk pooling, when actually they are doing risk pooling, there are agreements that these guys will do. It's not that they just do it, there are agreements. So those agreements, they are coming from the policy. So an insurance, every insurance company, it has this with the policy. Before you join, you want to buy any product from the insurance company, you have to at least, you have to read, you have to agree, you have to be abided, you will be given a policy, and this policy you have to sign. And when you are looking at these policies, when you look at their policies, make sure that they are being signed with the utmost to pay. I'm using this way, utmost to pay. They have to be signed using what is called the utmost pay. Utmost pay. The definition of utmost pay, when you look at an utmost pay, it is that when you are giving the policies and you have to look the policies and you have at least anything that will happen out of whatever you are doing, you have to say it frankly with atmosphere, with the without lying. You have to say it directly, honestly, that this thing happened in ABC. That's what I call it. Atmosphere. When you are signing the policies. Because the policy seems to be more or less like a contract between you, because you are the insurer. So you yourself and the insurance company, what you agree there, they are coming out of that policy. And then, within the policy, you be required to be paying a certain sum of money to the insurance company. And that sum of the amount of money you agree with the insurance company that I'll be paying this, I'll be paying this, I'll be paying this. Like the issue of an airplane. The airline company will say, we'll be paying every month I'll be paying this, every month I'll be paying this, will be paying this. Now, that amount of money that is being contributed to the insurance company, that is what is called premium. Premium. That is the 5 words, premium. So premium simply means the agreed amount of money that you have to pay to the insurance company on agreement. That's what we call the premium. You'll be told you can start with this, that's what the premium. Now, if you look at the insurance itself, apart from that, we are looking at this insurance, all the type of the insurance and the one. Still, even a car, you can insure your house, you can insure your car. But when you look at a car, the insurance for cars is quite different from the insurance for other entities. Because in a car, actually, there are two exact known insurance. We have got 2 of them. And these are, we have what is called comprehensive, and we have what is called third party in a car. So in a car, actually, we have 2 types of insurance. We have what is called third party. We have the third party insurance, and we have what is called comprehensive. Comprehensive. Now, what's the difference between third party and comprehensive insurance for car? Well, we are looking at these insurances. These are for vehicles. So these are for vehicles. Insurance for vehicles. Now, if you are looking at third party, now let me start with comprehensive. Comprehensive, if you want to buy this product of comprehensive as an insurance for your car, comprehensive is very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. Comprehensive. In comprehensive, there are conditions that they look at. For example, comprehensive, what they look at is your car brand new. If it is brand new, they accept that is paying comprehensive. 1. 2. The model. Is it a latest model? If it is a latest model, they accept that. But an old one, they don't accept. Comprehensive. Comprehensive is you pay. You pay. For example, you can have your car is worth 10 million. Let's say that you have now a 10 million car. 10 million. 10 million. The amount of money that you bought your car, 10 million. Comprehensive, you be required to pay either any more than 10 million. Because in comprehensive, if your car is involved in an accident, they will buy brand new the same time like the car. That's why the amount of money you pay, they have to be at least more equivalent to what you bought your car. You be paid. They can say every year you can pay 1 million or 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million. Whether it is going to exceed. But what they will do if the car is stolen and they discover that it has been stolen, they use all the check this one and all the questionnaire. They discover that this car is stolen. They will buy a brand new car, the same as yours. The same as yours. But most of these cars that you see them out there, what the only insurance that they have is this one, which is called the third party insurance. Even those police guys, when they stop the car, when they stop cars, the only type of insurance they ask is the third party. So in the third party, the way they pay the party, it means that they are 3 people involved, third party. The way they pay means 3. there are 3 people involved in the third party. We have got one is here, another one is there, another one is there. Third party. Hey, 1, 2, 3. There is 1, 2, 3, third party. Third party, if for example, assuming that you are driving, then you have hit a person, this person dead. You have hit him and he's dead. Or is injured. You have hit a person, you are driving, you have hit this guy and he's injured. Because you bought this third party, insurance company, this is the insurance company here. Right? You are here. If you have hit this guy, the insurance company, you yourself here, this is your car. You go to the insurance company. Insurance company, you will tell them what has happened. And the insurance company will compensate this guy. If it is that he is dead, the insurance company will pay money to this guy. If it is that there are 3 people involved, the owner of the car, the owner, you are there, you pay the insurance. Right? You have hit a person. That person cannot come and claim money to you. Even if he comes and claims that money to you, you will tell the person that why can't you go to the insurance company? The insurance company will be able to do that. So there are 3 people involved. There is the one involved in the accident, yourself and the company. You have insured your car, and your car, you will be paying money to the insurance company. If someone is involved in a case, you have hit the person and is dead, that guy will ask compensation from the insurance company. The insurance company is not that will pay through the lawyers. They don't just pay, but their lawyers will value this drivers got 2 million, 3 million, and the lawyers are the ones who will be responsible in administrative money from the insurance company. It goes against the court. The court guys are the ones that can say, go ahead, you can be compensated. That is what is called third party insurance. So most of this one, all the cars that you can see them, they are under third party insurance. That if they hit a person, they can do what? They can get it. That's why. But police guys, they don't do what? Comprehensive. Comprehensive is between yourself and the company. It's for example which is compulsory. You can take it or you cannot take it. But what they do what? Because they know the traffic people, they know that you can be involved in an accident. That's why they use what is called the third party insurance. They say, you have insurance, you have insurance. All the insurance that is there is the third party insurance. That's another product of insurance. So you can see that this product here is what is called the liability insurance product. Because you are looking at a car, you are looking at an aeroplane, passenger. So if it is an aeroplane, as we have said, that is now what is called risk pooling. Because in risk pooling, several companies will come. Company A, B, C will come join together. They will contribute, and then they can invite a company, insurance company. They can invite an airline company to at least insure their aeroplanes. That's what's called risk pooling. Because one company cannot do it. One company is that it has very little amount of money to insure an airplane. So they just come together as partners and say, hey, we have found a deal. Jane can be running, let's buy. Jane, let's contribute by. Let's invite the airline guys, they can come and then you can buy that product. So you can see that we are looking at this as a part of risk management. Now, another area that we are looking at, apart from that, we are looking at this insurance. And as insurance, and again we are looking at this risk pooling. But now, let's look at another area of interest here. And this one is to do with the analysis of strategic client versus the insurer. Want to analyze strategies that a client have to follow against insurer. You know, when we look at a client and the insurer, we are looking at these two people as we look at this. You can be a client and have got an insurer on the other side. So there are other things there that whether the insurer and the client they look at, they have to tell each other that can you please follow these rules before. If you cannot follow them, anything, if something happens, it's up to you. So we are looking at the analysis of strategies, client versus insurer. Analyze that one. Analysis of strategies. Analysis of strategies for client versus insurer. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. When you are joining an insurance company, if you are joining an insurance company today, you have to be loyal. They must be what's called loyalty. You have to be abiding by loyal to each other. And then we are analyzing strategies. Client insurance, some the insurance company. Client. What we are trying to say is, want to find out, you have gone to the insurance company. You want yourself, when I see you have gone to the insurance company today, I want to buy the product, right? What are the agreements that you are going to, that you will share with them? Because it's not that you just accept that, because you are the insurance company, then you have accepted. It's not something like that. There must be that agreement between you and the insurance company.
Also, it's client
Service to give up their service provider. You are looking at the company, so the insurance company, like Nico. Let's look at Nico. Let's take Nico, or let's look at the insurance company. Right. Which insurance company? Nico, What can that those ones? What can Nico? Because if you go to Nico, their class is you. You can go to Nico. You are a client. The insurer is the company itself. So there is a relation between you. You have gone there yourself. Right? It's not that you just enjoy it. You have to abide by. There are forms that you have to sign. We call them policies, right? And they will tell you have to be very honest, loyal. Loyalty is coming in because sometimes if you have to pay money, it's kind of bad. You have to be paying money. That's not to be very loyal. Whatever comes out of that, you have to be very loyal. Right? If they tell you, no, you have to default, you have to be at least loyal. You have to show remorse. Right? In other words, in insurance, what they are saying is avoid breaking what is called a Goliath not. Avoid breaking. Avoid breaking a Goliath knot of monetization. Avoid breaking a Goliath knot. What is that? Let me just define God, you avoid breaking. God, you not. God, you not. A God, you not. It is an agreement. Avoid breaking agreements. That's one meaning of that. You have to be very loyal. You have to be loyal. Because loyal, when you are loyal, it means it's more or less like you are reducing costs. When you are loyal, you are reducing costs. For example, you are driving a car and you hit a person. Instead of you to be loyal, you are what? You are what? You are increasing costs. But when you are loyal, when you are loyal, what you are doing, you are reducing costs. How do you reduce those costs? When you are reducing costs, you are expanding the other side that still things will be fine. For example, you have hit a person, and you know that you have done that, you are on the other side. The police guys, they are asking you know that you are on the wrong side, but most times you don't put yourself as if you are on the wrong side, which means you are not loyal. You just wasting time. What? If you are not loyal, that's why people are being arrested several years in jail just because they are not loyal. If you have done it, why can't you? I did it without wasting time. Right? You are found guilty of this offense. Are you accepting it or you are denying the charge? If you know that you did it, why can't you say I did? Right? You are not wasting time. You have to be very loyal. Avoid breaking God and avoid just doing to please yourself. That's why a lot of people nowadays they are in problems because they shield themselves. They shield. They don't want to look at the wrong side. They do something like that. So we have to avoid that. That's why loyalty is there to reduce costs. If you are going to be loyal, simply not hurry. The costs are going and they are going to be minimal. And at the same time, the costs are going to be minimal. The other side again is you're going to expand money, but all the profits will go on and on. No matter how, once they discover, that will be a problem. Now, when you're looking at this issue now of major component as the loyalty. Loyalty is something to be very, very useful when we talk about insurance. Now, the issue here is we are looking at it. There are other things that when you just follow them, you can prevent other things from happening. For example, we are looking at now insurance, things that you can deliver, that can give you yourself. You can do it to add value to your services. Your customers, even the companies can add value to their customers. The insurance company sometimes, for example, they can say, "Oh, you want to come up with this product, or you want to insure your car? Let us give you remedies for that you can prevent, you can avoid the accidents." So we call them, those are like service, like safe driving. So safe driving, they tell you, oh, safe driving, you need to have to safe driving alerts. Safe, sometimes when you are driving a car. I'm looking at now insurance company. You are buying a product from them, and they are telling you remedies for other things that can happen with you. So one of them is safe driving. So in safe driving, there are things that you have to follow. One, your car needs to have what's called safe driving alerts. Sometimes when you are driving, the car produces a sound to show that you are overspeeding. Those are what I call safe driving alerts. If you are careless, you know that those sounds the car is producing those sounds, and you proceed with that, you may involve yourself in an accident. If you involve yourself in an accident, it means you have affected your costs. Which one of the insurance company cannot pay because you are you were driving recklessly. So you have those safe driving alerts. Sometimes you have what are called maintenance notification. Maintenance notification, they will tell you your car, you have to put oil every after this minute, after this whatever, check water, check temperature, check tires. Those are what are called, they are called maintenance notification. If you want that, you want to reach, to have your car safely, you need to know about these safe driving issues. So one, you look at safe driving alerts and even maintenance notification. If it is a car, if it is a vehicle. But what if it is something to do with the purchase and sale? When you are purchasing something and you are selling something, and you want to the insurance people, what will they advise you when you are purchasing something or you are buying something? The insurance people will help you to buy or sell things like you can tell them, they can monitor all these things, and it is valued in this amount, and sometimes they can advise you on financing. That no, I think if you want this to do well, why can't you do ABC? They can advise you in financing. If it is a home security, because sometimes we have said that sometimes homes can be insured, you can insure homes. So homes that you can, they will tell you, the insurance people will tell you, you need to have what are called home security advices, or remote monitoring, or sometimes the wire above whatsoever to prevent other people from coming in, this and what. Or sometimes you can have what are called the discount or smart device. Those you are trying to at least you are trying to prevent other people from coming or robbing your house. Or sometimes if it is like the home security devices, sometimes you find that fire has started in your house. Fire, you find the alarm starts itself, inviting the city people come and they take to that fire. Those are the what I call the security device. Emergency support. Sometimes emergency support, again, you are looking at like theft, alert for theft and damage, and sometimes breakdown services, emergency support. We will talk about healthy living. You are healthy living yourself, you can go to hospital, they can be diagnosed. Most of the times, the insurance people will be telling you, you have to go frequently to the hospital, they have to check your body, and at the same time, they can be giving you checkups and also digital health records, BP, whatever, they can be checking up something like that in the form of digital. In other words, for healthy living, the insurance people will advise you frequently that you have to be going to the hospital for checkups and diagnosis and the advice. But to talk about the treatment now, you can be told, they can be telling you, in fact, at least to have schedules with the doctors or consultations with hospitals. In other words, what we are saying is, insurance is very, very important, because sometimes if you cannot follow what the insurance guys are saying, you are breaking what is called the body and not. Lawyer, you are not loyal. You have to be very loyal. If they tell you don't drink and drive, and you are found in drunk, the insurance guys cannot refund. If they are saying don't drink and drive, make sure that you drive while you are sober. If they tell you that when you are driving, make sure that you fasten your belts. Make sure that you do like that. Because if you cannot do that, you can easily be involved in an accident. And they are telling you that each and every time you have to be visiting the hospital, maybe you have bought this service, this health product. Be visiting hospitals. They have to check your BP. They have to be checking your sugar, whatever sugar levels at what. You have to make sure that each and every time you have to be visiting the hospital, and they have to diagnose you and at least check your temperature, what BP, sugar regularly. In these issues, you will notice that your body will be living in that very, very healthy than expected. Then you will notice that now these things through the insurance, they are working very, very well. Sometimes, again, like in homes, make sure that you have body, you are well secured. You have got certain guys. You can they give for security, give for. Well, nowadays we have what I call what these security guards. Too much again. Give for. Give for is again. KK. Yeah, those ones, if you look at those ones, they are responsible for safeguarding your houses in case this is a thieves come. So to do that, you are being told, make sure that you control your house through those guys, the safeguard or the KK or the G4 or whichever. And again, sometimes the person insurance can tell you that if you want your house to be well secure, you need to have what I call alarms. You know the alarms. If something happens, right? Those alarms. You know they are trying to sort out these issues. That's why when an accident has occurred, assuming your house robbers came and they have stolen a lot of property, and you insured your property, but the property is now they have stolen it. The insurance for them to pay, they don't just come and pay. There are procedures that they follow. They have to check questionnaires. They have to come check whether workers they can ask questions. How did you notice? How did you not notice that these issues will happen like this? Who saw it? What did you do? What do you think what's your opinion about it? So they can come and ask so many questions, and thereafter they can go and then value what they have discovered with the questions that they are for. Sometimes you may discover that the whole of your house, you register with the insurance, the whole of the house is bent, everything is bent to ashes, and even your beddings, TV, everything has been damaged. But you go because you insured, you go to insurance company that maybe you complain, you want compensation. You may end up being called. We are not compensating you because you are very careless. We will not provide you with another house. That's your own carelessness. They can do that because those are insurance companies. They are in business. It's business. So they do not lose. They don't want to lose. So you can see that indeed, whenever we are talking about insurance, it has to do with at least you need to know what you are doing. When you are joining the insurance company, make sure that you read the policies. After reading the policies, and then you have to be abide by their policies. Make sure that you have to be very frank and very honest. Very frank, and you have to be very loyal. If they are saying premium, you have to pay premium every month, do it like that. And whatever advice they will tell you, because they will tell you advice based on the product you have bought. Oh, you are buying life insurance, you have to be busy for the hospital. I have to do this. You are buying liability, don't drink and drive. You have to do this, again do this. They will give you those advice. And because they are giving you those advice, you have to abide by the advice. Right. The last item that we are looking at now is about this issue of indemnity. We are looking at the issue of indemnity. Let's finish our discussion this way. Indemnity. Indemnity. Insurance. Yes. Indemnity. Let's look at this way, indemnity, which is in connection with the insurance. We have seen that when you are buying a product with the insurance, you have to be very loyal, you have to avoid breaking that knot, go their knot, you have to be very loyal, and everything you have to say it very frankly without adding, subtracting. They are asking questions. But now, let's look at this indemnity. The word indemnity refers, is just a law term which is used by these lawyers in insurance. It's just a law term, indemnity. Indemnity refers to, this is just a contract used to shift potential costs from one party to another. That contract, or that is purpose, is referred to as contract for shifting potential costs from one party to another. That contract, that is what is called indemnity.
Just a contract.
It's a contract of shifting costs.
Shifting costs.
Yes, costs from one party to another. Because that contract is also indemnity. In other words, what we are looking at in indemnity, we are looking at it as a compensation, right? The contract in form of compensation for damages. Contract in form of compensation for damages or loss sustained. Contract for compensation for damages or loss sustained. That, in other words, is a contract of protection. Indemnity, we are looking at it as contract of protection. A contract of protection. Security against damages or losses. That contract between you and the insurance, that is what is called indemnity. And you have to do that contract in using what is called the utmost effect. Again, the way that utmost effect is coming in against that one. That contract has to be done with the atmosphere. Atmosphere, it means that you have to do it frankly, truly, with the truth, without adding, without subtracting, truly, atmosphere, in good faith. That is what is called indemnity. So indemnity, we are looking at that. That it's just a law term. Lawyers do use that one. They say, was there a contract? Was there indemnity? Just so that was a contract used to shift things from course from one party to another. When we talk about one party to another, it means what I'm saying is, you are here, you can be here, you are there, another party can be there. The other party can give the insurance company, and yourself, Mona Lisa, you are here. The fact that you are going to there, this is one party, this is another party there. You are talking about two parties. That's why you are going to. You and the insurance company. You go there, you buy a product, life insurance. Now, in case I die, I want to pay this product like this. You are buying that one. It means that you are there as a one party and the other party. So, in this context where you are here, and the company is there, you have told yourself, this is two party. It's two party. But when we are looking at like here, you are there, you have gone there to buy the product, it's two party. But now we are buying it to safeguard someone, the third party now is coming in. Because we have the third person who is hit by a car is a third person. You are here, you have gone to insurance company, you have bought the product, one would have so that who is covering that one? The insurance company will cover that one. But who pays that? It is through your own head, you pay to the company. The company will pay this one, and then it ends there. That's why if you are not if your car is not insured and you have hit a person, you can be arrested. If your car is behind or the insurance has expired, the problem with the insurance, even if you don't hit a person, drivers are it has got its own limit. You buy insurance for 6 months. Within 6 months, if you are not involved in an accident, it has gone in money. That's a box. You can't ask here, you can't ask it has gone like that. So until a certain time when you are involved in that, when you hit the person, right? It's when now this issue will come. The issue. That's what I'm saying. Insurance is business. It's a business in the sense that, for how many people have been hit by cars, you find it within the whole year, it can be 3, 4, 5 people. She was just paying just 2 million. But how many have paid the insurance companies? All these cars that are out there, all those cars that are that are said prepaid, all those ones, they are bringing some insurance company. But how many accidents? Very few accidents. It's just something like that. And the police guys, police, because it's government, it links with the insurance company because the insurance will pay tax to the government. And that's why the police again will say, you have insurance, sort of like that. I think we can stop it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Norwegian, as is basically.
Okay, areas will come.
Yeah.
Alright. Areas for discussion.